Ah, yes. Hello, and welcome to the ultimate day one. I guess it's actually day two now. The day two Marvel Rivals tier list. This is a tier list geared for your console player, your controller player, your new player, your average gamer, just someone trying to hop on and have a good time with the pals. Who do you want to play? Who should you avoid? Should you watch the tier list geared towards the top 1% mouse and keyboard players? Probably not. Who do you just want to hop on, have a good time? Is your favorite character good? Are they bad? Tune in to find out. Starting things off, at the very tippity tip tap top, we're gonna have Hawkeye. Holy moly, I love being one-shot by Hawkeye. Comment down below, I love being one-shot if you agree. He's S tier, best in the game, can one-shot you. Seems to be really the only character that can one-shot you without like an ultimate. That's gotta be an S tier for me. Easy S. Next up, absolutely cracked character is going to be Frost. She's pretty cool. Comment down below if you get that joke. She's pretty cool. Her ultimate kind of just makes you like makes your whole team unkillable, which you know is pretty valuable if you just want to push in and just shove your way into the enemy team. She is cracked. I see her a lot, and she's always seems to just be absolutely enabling her teammates. She's just a real enabler. Like if you're struggling with being an alcoholic, she's just handing you like a double vodka Sprite and saying, "Come on, it's just one." So she's literally enabling. Next up in the S tier, characters that just seem to be absolutely beasting without any remorse at all. I'm going to put this fucking sword-wielding, sword-slinging slasher, Magic. She just you know, you're alive 1 second and then you're dead the next. You're like, oh, what happened? Fucking sword up your ass, and she just uppercuts you with a sword and you're dead. And oh boy, I love being uppercut by a sword. My favorite. Next up, a character that I see absolutely all the time, going to be the Punisher. If you are bad and new, like me, he will punish you. Somebody call the leather department because he's wearing a full gimp suit the way he's about to punish. S tier, easy S tier for me. The Punisher is very good. He can just like spawn a turret and just mow you down, and you know what? That's pretty good. Next up in the S tier, I'm going to put Loki. I'm going to be honest, I still don't really know what Loki does, but he seems to be in every game. He seems to be getting play of the game every time. He can like spawn clones of himself, and like that's cool, I guess. I still don't even really know what he does, but I see him all the time, and he seems to just be popping off. S tier for me. Next up in the S tier, I'm going to put Magneto. I'm actually going to move Magneto up a little bit, maybe do a bit of rearranging. He seems to kind of just be the best tank right now in terms of like team play. Like if you want to push up with your team, Magneto, he's got the shield, he's got the giant shield in front of him, he can like personal shield people, he does honking damage, he can kind of fly, he can float, beastly, definitely seems to be the best tank right now. That's going to be an S tier for me, dog. Moving on to the A tier, I'm going to put this probably second best tank, going to be the Venom. Now, Venom, he just doesn't seem to die. He kind of seems to be one of those characters that's immortal. However, I'm not like super scared of a Venom. I feel like I'm never really dying to Venom. It's more like I can't actually kill the Venom. He's just like slanging around and like all jacked up on Mountain Dew, and just you just can't really kill him. He's not going to kill you necessarily. Maybe he will, but you're definitely not going to kill him. That's an A tier for me. Next up in the A tier, I'm going to put the person with an A on their head. A. Do I need to say any more? Moving on to the next tier list character, I'm going to put the Moon Knight. Actually, I've been seeing Moon Knight popping off recently, absolutely popping off. Seems to do a lot of damage, has like good range, has a bunch of like burst and spread damage and scattering and splattering and clatternackling. Seems to be quite powerful. Next up in the A tier, I'm gonna put, oh, actually, I forgot about Scarlet Witch. She's going in S tier. If you guys played Overwatch and are Moira enthusiasts, she kind of has like the Moira suck, where she can just like suck you without even looking. She ain't even look you in the eyes before she gives you the suck, and oh my goodness, that is an S tier quality that I'm looking for in a teammate. Moving on to A tier, Hela seems very good, but honestly, she just seems like a worse Hawkeye. Like, just, you want to one-shot people, just pick Hawkeye. Like, he just does more, he just does what she wants to do better. That being said, she's still very, very, very good. Next up in the Yay tier, in the Kanye tier, I'm going to put Adam Warlock, simply because he revived me once, and that was pretty cool. I like being revived. Thumbs up from me. A tier's looking pretty good. Pretty good. I sort of want to put Jeff up in the A tier, but he seems to be like very balanced. Jeff seems to be a very balanced character, a true pinnacle of what a character should be, the perfect specimen. I love Jeff. I'm a Jeff main. He doesn't seem to really be OP, but he doesn't seem to be weak either. He's just a good, balanced character. Comment down below if you name it Jeff. Next up on the tier list, I don't even know who this is, but I saw them like kind of going ham once, so I'm gonna put them in A tier. I don't even what's this character's name even? Like Psionica something? Psylocke, I think is her name. I don't know. She seems to be good. I haven't seen her too much, but when I do, she seems to be, you know, kind of doing a thing. And then last off on the A tier, I kind of want to put Iron Man, being able to just fly above everybody, especially on the controller when people have aiming at like lowest possible sensitivity and have the combined intellectual power of a newt. Iron Man seems to be doing good. I've been enjoying Iron Man. Every time I play him, I'm kind of just like popping off. Got a fat ult, very safe, being able to fly. He's kind of just annoying. Great character, A tier for me. Next up in the B tier, I'm going to put Mantis. Been seeing a decent amount of Mantis. She seems to be like good at healing, and like she killed me once. I've been killed by Mantis a total of 1 time, so I guess that's just kind of like average, alright. Iron Fist. Honestly, Iron Fist is going up in the A tier. He seems cool. He's kind of just like fast and punches you in the head, and seems pretty good. Next up in the B tier, I'm going to put Cloak and Dagger. They seem to, I don't really know like who or what they are, but they got to play the game once, and that's, you're getting B tier for that, I guess. I don't really see them a whole lot, and nor do I really know exactly what their deal is, but they seem pretty cool. Namor, a good B tier character. He's got like that squid octopus thing that's pretty annoying, but other than that, he seems to be just kind of like alright, I guess. He's fine. Next up, the characters that are fine. I'm gonna put Thor and Storm, the lightning wielders. They seem to be just like fine. You know, I'm never really like being destroyed by them, but I never really see them like doing nothing either. They're just kind of there. They're just kind of like doing their thing, I guess. They're fine. Another character that's just kind of doing his thing is fine is Doctor Strange. I think people are too bad at the game right now to truly utilize Doctor Strange, so he's kind of going down in the B tier. Once people start like hyper gigabrain 300 IQ thinking, I think Doctor Strange will move up a little bit. But for now, on day 2, he's just a lowly B tier. Next up, B tier. I think B tier is looking good. At the start of C tier, I'm going to put Squirrel Girl. I'm going to be honest, I'm never really scared of a Squirrel Girl. She kind of just seems to just die. And, like, she has damage, but it never really seems to go off. Like, Hawkeye just kills you in 1 shot. Punisher is, like, always shooting you. Squirrel Girl seems to just be, like, shooting, but not really, like, doing damage, if you ask me. Another character that seems to just kind of, like, not be doing great is Wolverine. Seems like he just like tries to jump in and then just gets ponked and like doesn't really get any damage off. Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man, again, is a character that's just like too high skill for your average new player Joe who's just on a controller. Like, he's cool, he's fun, he's flying around, but I don't think Spider-Man has ever killed me. I've never actually died to Spider-Man, and I kill them like fairly frequently. Penny, I think Penny's this character's name. She seems like alright. I guess maybe in a B tier. She's just like fine, but doesn't really be seeming to do like too much. Honestly, I'm gonna put her down in C tier. She doesn't really seem to like do too much. Star-Lord doesn't really seem to be doing much. Rocket Raccoon either. Like, I don't really know what these guys even do. They're never like killing me or annoying me or anything. Groot is another character. Seems like I wish Groot was better, but I never really see him popping off, or like I'm never like, oh no, I can't kill them because Groot's healing him. It's like, oh no, I can't kill them because fucking Frosty over here, like McFrosty from Wendy's, from 99-cent Frosty is just you just can't kill anyone when she's around. Whereas Groot is like, okay, what? Oh no, you made a wall. Sure, I guess. Black Widow also just. I've only played against like a couple of Black Widows, and every time I just outsnipe them. Like, I'll be playing Iron Man or something, and I'll just outsnipe them. I'll be playing literally Jeff. My name is Jeff, and I'll outsnipe the Widow. Seems like if you want to be a sniper, just play Hawkeye. Like, he's kind of just that dude right now. And the Widow is, widowy not. Next up, this guy seems to be kind of like, I don't see him too much, and when I do, he's like not really doing great. Another character I don't seem to see too much and not doing great is Black Panther. It kind of seems like Spider-Man level, where like you have to be absolutely cracked to pull them off, akin to kind of like a Wolverine. Like, you got to just be that guy on them, or else like you're not doing too much. Last up is Hulk. Holy moly, they need to buff Hulk ASAP. Like, they need to do a hot fix patch just to buff Hulk. He just doesn't. He's just worse than Venom in every way. Like, you want to be an unkillable, beefy frontline, just play Venom. Venom has better mobility, better survivability, better damage. Hulk just where's my lore accurate Hulk, right? Like, I want to see Hulk grabbing Loki by the feet and slamming him into the ground, back and forth, flip flop, back and forth like Avengers movie, where just clanking him around. This is gonna be my tier list. Seems pretty good, if I'm being honest. Looking at it, I think everything's looking pretty good to me. These characters, you just kind of see them every game popping off and are a nuisance. These characters you see a lot, and they seem to be doing very well, but they're not as overbearing as some of these ones. These characters seem like very balanced. You see them often. Sometimes, I mean, you see Jeff all the time, but I feel like Jeff isn't OP. He's just like very strong. Like, he's just a good pinnacle of what a character should be. These characters, you kind of see them just like sucking, if I'm being honest. Like, I haven't seen any of these characters really going that. I've seen like a one Black Panther pop off, if I'm being honest. He was looking S tier, but most of the Black Panthers are kind of womp. Wakanda is not forever in this game. Seems like Wakanda is like maybe 1 out of 5 games Wakanda will pop off, but I'm not seeing it too much. And then, holy moly, give Hulk a goddamn buff, please. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Smash that subscribe button. This is a tier list for your console players, your controller enthusiasts, your regular gamers. Just, you got off work, you're trying to boot up the game and play with some friends. Who's popping off? Who's sucking ass? This is what I think. Smash that subscribe button, or smash that subscribe button like Hulk cannot smash in this game. Hulk smash. They need to buff Hulk smash, please. Please buff Hulk. Please buff Hulk right now. I'm sweating. I wanted to be a Hulk main, and then I was like, dude, this guy sucks. I'm a Jeff main now. You're goddamn right. I fucking love Jeff. Comment down below. My name is Jeff. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.